Welcome to the second race of the day here at Oultan Park. This will be a 22-lap race with one mandatory pit stop. Race 13 of the V8 Supercars Championship is underway. Around turn one, and then down the hill they go where the cars go completely airborne. Cold tires make it very difficult to keep that car under control, but everybody does a nice job. No incidents thus far. Stinky pulls ahead, just as he did last race. And from our experience, once he gets up front, it's virtually impossible to reel him in. And somebody's off. I believe that's Sid. He got spun around. Looks like he'll be back underway. And they come through the second chicane. I know I've said this before, but the quality of driving has really improved here at GBR. With 23 cars on the grid, we would almost assuredly have an incident early on, but the skill level has really improved. There's a cool shot of him coming down through the S's. Again, this is looking back at turn 5. A great passing opportunity through that section. Looks like a couple cars were off on the other side. This is Kelly. Looks like he may have tapped the back of Helios and he spins out again. So just like the first race, Kelly has a heck of a time keeping the car under control going through this first chicane, but not quite as bad a damage this time. You can see Stinky's pulling a little bit of a gap. Hawks has a gap on Boza and Smokey. This is a battle for third. Smokey tries to go to the inside, coming down the hill, loses it, goes into the grass. Tough place to try to make the pass, and he'll drop back to 5th. And back on board with Smokey. He's trying to work his way back up behind F1 here. And he slams into the back of F1, takes them both out. A little bit over-aggressive on his driving there. I think he's really trying to push to make up some ground. F1 will get back underway, but Smokey may be there a while. He's stuck in the dirt. There's a battle between newcomer Lead Sled and Boza. Side by side, coming down the dip, back on up, across the start-finish line. And it looks like Boza will hold on to 3rd for the time being, so Lead Sled's really showing some skill out here today. Very impressive. That's Ed Durbin. Loses the back end. Heavy contact. Jarhead gets into the back end. That car is non-drivable. Jarhead's day is done. That is too bad. So halfway through the race, Stinky holds about a 5-second lead over Hawks, followed by Boza. Lead Sled still running in 4th, and Rich Minkler in 5th. Lead Sled continuing to push Boza for that 3rd spot. He hits the outside wall, then slams into the tire barrier. Front suspension completely gone. So we lose lose another one.
Reinforcing that.
Lap 13. And Stinky will make his pit stop. Just over halfway through the race, and that will put Hawks into the lead. About 5 seconds behind. Closing in on that gap. He's coming around turn 1. Flips the car, completely goes airborne. I have no idea what just happened there. Luckily the car goes back on its wheels, but I don't think Hawks knows which way he's supposed to go here. I'm sure he's a little confused after that one. Holy smokes, I can't believe that car is still drivable. We'll see if he can limp it back around and get to the pits to try to get some repairs.
Okay, we're going to have to manage each other on the exit.
Hawks does manage to get it through the pits, and he will exit in 6th position. So huge turn of events here, but somehow Hawks still managing to continue on with this race. Mid-pack. This is between Brent and Zed, in car with Brent. See how that front end really comes off the ground there as they go across the start-finish line. And Brent's got the inside line, and that'll move him up to 14th, so nice pass. But Zed's not done. Coming down the hill. Both drivers doing a nice job today. And while Stinky has checked out, has a very comfortable lead, the battle for 2nd through 8th, you can see this line of cars. There's about 10 seconds separating 2 through 8 today. That's unbelievable. And this is with Hawks. He's currently in 5th. See Boza and Helios side by side, approaching the first chicane. Boza cuts through it a little bit, but no harm done there. And they continue to be bumper to bumper here. Tony has done a great job. He's running in 2nd, looking to get his best finish ever here at GBR. Just 3 laps to go. Coming up on lap traffic. Tony gives a little flash, and Ed comes right over into the racing line, takes out Tony, and Boza has to run wide to avoid contact. Cars going everywhere. Ed definitely had good intentions there, trying to get out of everybody's way, but you got a pack of angry V8s coming at you. It's hard to know where to go. So through all that, Hawks managed to move up to 3rd. Helios still running in 2nd. See Hawks going wide there, almost hits the same spot that he flipped the car earlier, so he backs off. So he'll drop back a couple spots because Rich and Boza go by. So cars swapping positions left and right here in this battle for 2nd place. And now Boza's up to 2nd. And Hawks dives to the inside, trying to make the pass on Ridge. Side by side. And he'll move up through the chicane. Now he's got his sights set on Boza. He's got a good run. Gonna try to make up 2 spots in just a couple corners. Aggressive move. But he's able to keep the car on the black stuff. And that moves him up to 3rd. this is absolutely great racing by these guys. Back and forth. This is what GBR is all about.
Excellent driving.
It's on board with Boza. 1 lap to go as they cross the start-finish line. It's all going to come down to 1 lap. 4 cars battling for second. Hawks gets a good exit off at turn 1. Almost gets into the back of Helios there. Right up on his bumper trying to get the draft. And Bose is right behind him waiting to pounce. Coming through turn 5. There's 10 quarters to go. Helios gets sideways a little bit. Somehow manages to keep it on the track. And here we go to the chicane. Hawks gives him a little nudge. Helios gets loose. Boza sees an opening. Helios slams into the side of Boza as he tried to shoot the gap there. And now Hawks and Helios door to door. Helios tries the crossover move. Gets off track just a little bit. Now Hawks goes wide. And this gives Rich the opportunity that he's been looking for. Right up on his bumper, pushing him. And Helios still in the mix on the inside, but's running out of track. Just 2 corners to go. Helios gets loose. Coming up on the last corner. Hawks locks him up but keeps the car under control. Up the hill they go. And Seahawks somehow manages to finish second, Rich third, and Helios fourth. Unbelievable racing.
Unreal, mate. Congratulations, guys.
And through all this, Stinky gets his 10th victory of the season and all but secures the championship. Here are the results. And the current standings with just 5 races to go. Stinky has a very comfortable lead, but it's still a very tight battle for second place between Hawks, Smokey, and F1. Whew. Next week, we'll head back to Australia where we'll tackle Oultan Park. Thanks for watching.